Hey everybody, the first three types of forces that we're going to learn about today are weight, normal, and tension. Let's start with weight. It's actually also known as the force of gravity. Every object that we draw is going to have a weight associated with it. That weight always points towards the center of the Earth. Or whatever planet you're on. If you're on Mars, it points towards the center of Mars. If you're on the moon, it points towards the center of the moon. So if you've got a ball that's in the air, no matter what, its weight points down. Doesn't matter if this ball is moving in a parabola and it's going to land somewhere over to the right. It doesn't matter. At the point that we've drawn it, its weight is pointed down. The more massive the object is, the bigger that weight. We call this a vector, this arrow. The bigger the weight arrow or vector will be. Our next force is going to be called the normal force. By the way, it's worth noting that weight is also a force, so if we want to put the weight force, that's fine. So the normal force is caused by contact with a surface. Oftentimes that surface is just the ground. So if you've got a box that's sitting on the ground, it's touching the ground is pushing on it away from the contact. So the contact is down here at the bottom. The normal force is pushing away. Now, you'd also have to include the force of gravity on this box because it exists on Earth, so that force of gravity is pulling down. Or weight, if you want to call it the weight, which is the same thing as force of gravity. If the ground slants, like a hill, and the box is sitting on the hill, the normal force is also slanted. The weight, however, never slants. Our third force for today is called tension. Tension is a pull from a rope, chain, string, cable, etc. So for example, if there's a rope tied to this box and somebody is pulling this rope, we could say that there is a force of tension in the rope pulling the box to the right. We would have to include the force of gravity, or the weight of the object pulling straight down, as well as the normal force from the ground. So you can see how sometimes a diagram can have lots of different forces acting on an object like this box. That's okay. As long as you label your diagram, it can have lots of different forces.